Nurse Crystal. It's nice to see you again. Many of you have asked me, how do I get up into crow pose? Well, it's taken me a long time. And you know, I do a lot of beginners classes, so I start with the very basics. So I'm going to show you guys now in this quick video. So go ahead and grab your yoga mat, okay? And I generally come down to Hindu squat, so you open up the legs nice and wide. You take your arms, you bring them on down, put your hands in prayer hands, and bring your elbows on the insides of your legs, okay, right in on the inside of the knees, okay? Open up nice and wide. Just give yourself a minute here to open up, okay? Open and lift up your chest, open up the heart, lengthen your spine, okay? Give yourself a couple of deep breaths here. Good. Okay, and then when you're ready to try this, you'll go ahead and plant your hands on your yoga mat. And if you have a prop, you can bring your prop, your block, okay, also. And I go ahead and I plant my hands and I lean myself forward, okay, starting to come up on my toes, okay? See that action here, leaning myself forward. Now, if you want to come down and rest your forehead on the block, you can do that, okay? Okay, so let's see here. Go ahead, ground your hands, and we'll come on up. So you can start right here. Okay, the legs are open wide, and then just start to lift up one toe off the ground, one foot, place that foot back down, bring up the other foot, and bring that foot back down, and you can experiment this way. Now, if you don't want your head on the block, that's okay too. But just playing around with the toes, with yourself forward, and then you see I bring myself back down, okay? And I'll generally do this for about 4 weeks or so, and then I'll put it in the next 4-week segment, and if people want to start to take off, they can. So, and it's no different than just anything else we do. You just have to experiment with it, you know, just being confident in your strength and going for it, okay? So again, the hands are planted. You'll start to come up on the toes a little bit more. Squeeze in with the legs right on the top of the elbows, coming forward, okay? And then the feet come off of the mat. Good, and you'll see my feet are off the mat here. Okay? So that's how I get into my crow pose. I just play with it, one foot, then the other foot, one foot, then the other foot, okay? And it's until you're ready. When you're ready, you might want to put a blanket right in front of your head, just in case, you know. But so that's the crow pose, guys. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.